devlogger for Hollywood Junket, talking to the wonderful Gaby.
Hey.
Gaby just had a good night.
I mean, it was all right.
It was okay.
It was like a little better than all right.
It was pretty great.
It was pretty magical.
It was pretty stupendous.
Pretty incredible.
But it was all right.
But it was all right, yeah.
That's it. That's our interview, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you guys. Thanks for voting.
All right. I was just saying, you guys just must be almost like insane at this point. You did 47 dances on tonight's show.
Yep.
Yeah.
47 dances, 138, 11 times.
That's a lot of math.
Yeah.
Dancers aren't known for their math.
I'm the worst at math. That's why I dance.
Okay, first of all, but really, like, you were stupendous tonight.
Thank you.
I've tweeted to Gaby a couple times this week, and I'm like, I'm running out of words without sounding like a complete creeper.
Well, thank you so much.
But you're exquisite, and you're amazing, and you were flawless pretty much tonight. Did you feel? I know that you can't say that you felt flawless up there, but did you feel great up there?
I felt very proud of every piece that I did. No matter what, I didn't know how the judges were going to take it, but I was proud of myself and whoever I was dancing with. I felt like we were really present in that moment in our routines, and yeah.
I think it doesn't matter if you're an artist, but especially creative people, do not say that about themselves enough. It took me a long time before I got to a point in my life where I could say, I'm proud of myself. And because people think you're not being modest enough, but you should be proud of yourself.
I mean, because I felt on the show when I look back at a routine and I'm like, I wish I could have done that better. And I didn't want to have that feeling this week because it is the top 4 week and we're getting close to the end.
It's celebratory week.
Right. So we all really pushed ourselves to do our absolute best, physically, emotionally, everything. And we are all proud of ourselves, and I think we should be.
Can I share my favorite moment? Aside from the moment, and then you walked on the stage, and then the second moment you walked on the stage, and the third moment you walked on the stage. You had and I'm sure other people were talking about it, the moment with you and Haley at the end where you just looked at each other and
cried.
And I started tearing up because that's recognition of solidarity and friendship and your talent. Was that magical? I'm not trying to create a moment, but was it?
Yeah. I was really looking forward to dancing with Haley, and we've grown so close throughout this experience, and I keep telling her she's been like my backbone. We've been together since Vegas. We were in the group together in Vegas, and we have been through it together, and that was just like everyone, I don't know, it was really overwhelming, and when we looked at each other, we were like, oh my God, we just did that. Yeah, it was incredible.
You know, there's not a lot of moments, there's not a lot of moments where we say that we're proud of ourselves, but we don't give ourselves enough credit to give each other credit. You know what I mean? Because we're so caught up in trying to succeed and trying to book the next gig and do well that we forget that we're nothing without the people that are around us. And that's what this show is about, right?
Yeah, and I think that's something we really, really, really realized this week. Like, if we weren't there for each other all week, we wouldn't have been able to do the show.
I can barely look into your eyes because I don't know why you make me emotional. Like, I get emotional. I mean, that's why I like that moment so much. It was just like, I got you, sister.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess if I had a sister, I'd say, I do have a sister. Never mind.
Got you, sister.
Anyway, so let's talk about a second moment before I have to let you go, because there's like a million people who want to talk to you. The tap routine with Zach, where we were all like, don't fall. It was flawless. I just kept thinking of Grace Kelly or like any of these people could have watched you. They would be proud of you.
That was a tough one. It took me a second to.
Sid Charisse, who am I?
Sid Charisse, maybe. Ann Miller. I don't know.
Miller, sure.
It took me a second to feel comfortable up on those boxes, and I had to make sure I looked calm.
Yeah.
Because if I looked like I was freaking out, I knew the audience wasn't going to be able to enjoy what we were doing on the boxes.
If you had been up there like
freaking out, yeah. So I really
entertaining for all the wrong reasons.
But I keep saying that was the one time I ran that routine that I wasn't stressed on the boxes.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah.
We felt that.
I had felt kind of stressed out every other time, and then on stage I was like, you know what, like, just go, girl. You've done this so many times. Like this is nothing.
Because once you get into the rhythm, it's just the moves. It's
right.
not about the space in between the boxes, right?
Yeah, and we had rehearsed. I never fell So I don't know why I was still so nervous about it, but I mean, it was such an incredible moment. I'm so happy I had that dance
You
this
should be
week.
happy. It was incredible. Zach was really proud of you.
Yeah.
Gene Kelly. Oh, not Grace Kelly.
Gene
'Cause
Kelly.
your beauty is making me think of Grace Kelly. I don't know. I'm trying to turn that into
stop.
something. Last question. How are you feeling going into next week? And what happens once or if and once you win?
I am so excited to be dancing with everyone again.
Yeah.
It's not a competition anymore. It's in America's hands now. We're done.
That's
I
me
mean, we're
tweeting.
performing next week, but like
Yeah.
we're not like competing next week, you
Yeah.
know? Results will be in by the
Yeah.
time the show starts.
Yeah.
So I'm so excited to dance with everyone again,
Yeah.
and
Is there something new that's happening next week, or is it all best of?
we got a couple new routines. We got a couple.
You
A
can't preview.
couple. No, we don't even really know what we're doing, so I can't even give you any hints.
Okay.
But I know there's a couple new ones, and then we're bringing back some of the faves. So, tune in.
I'll be here backstage, but we don't count as
I'll be here.
Yeah. Well, on behalf of everybody who's watching in America, thank you for doing such amazing work. You're inspiring, you're lovely, you're wonderful, and you're incredibly talented. I can't wait to see what happens after the show. And I'll be at the concert. Not the concert. I don't even know. She's got
tour?
me.
You're going
It's a
to tour?
tour.
Yay!
Of course. How can I not go to the tour?
Cool, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Cool. This is Hollywood Junket. This is Gaby. Can't wait to see what happens next week.